Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Weintraub of Collider tweeted this out, and, well, it made me want to do a bit of an exploration on his reviews to see just how much he reviewed that was negative. Actually, I thought it would be interesting. I thought we'd take a look, I guess, and see whether the term shill is correct. So, you can see here, Stephen Weintraub tweeted this out. Please stop writing the worst movies of the year list. No one sets out to make a bad movie. So many people work their asses off to try and do the best job they can, so let's not celebrate when something doesn't work. I mean, a worst movie of the year list, for starters, is not a celebration. It's just a list. And it's just highlighting what movies were bad. Yes, loads of people do work their asses off to try to do a good job, absolutely. And they get paid. They get their money, anyway. No, you're alright, no one sets out to make a bad movie. But this is a very shilly type of comment, isn't it? And it got a lot of views. So I thought to myself, well, let's see. Because it sounds shilly. So we can check him out over on good old Rotten Tomatoes. And this is just to have a look, you know. Whether I trust Rotten Tomatoes or not, that's a different conversation. Huh. You'll see a running theme with all of this. Just as an FYI. He seems to be reviewing a lot incredibly positively. Now, this is like an older sort of account that he's got on here. Because it's difficult to find, well, it was difficult anyway, to find him specifically. But we can see this anyway. So these are TV seasons, movie reviews. So none available, but we know that he reviews stuff. So TV reviews, for instance. Not a lot that's negative, is it? In fact, there's very little that's negative. I think out of all of these, he's got he's got 4 that are negative. I guess his checks come through. So, a bit difficult to sort of access other reviews by Stephen Weintraub, annoyingly. Because, again, when we just sort of go to Collider and go to his specific one, no movie reviews. He doesn't upload movie reviews to Rotten Tomatoes. His TV reviews, pretty much all universally positive. But if we go to, say, his own Twitter, and we can take a look at just, I mean, this, for instance. The Flash is fantastic. Okay. And there's many an instant like this. In terms of the movies that he goes to actively watch. And it's all positive, all of it. Nothing's negative. Nothing's negative at all. Or very little anyway. I'm going to clear there's some, but very little is negative. So I think we can almost discount this chap as a notorious shill, I would say. You know, we can kind of scroll through it all, to be fair. But I mean, he tweets so bloody much. These people are like terminally online. Any guesses who I'm about to interview? Rebel Moon. Yeah, okay, mate. Talking to the cast of Rebel Moon today if you have questions. And this is why. So he does this. His reviews are all positive just so he can keep gaining access to these people. That's the only reason his reviews will be positive. That'll be it. If you're looking forward to June 2, June 2's runtime's revealed. He doesn't do many reviews anymore. But he's done some little posts here and there about things. Well, I say he hasn't. Oh, God, these are only December. Christ. This guy. He tweets way too much. Here you go. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Star say the final season finale lets the show go anywhere in season 2. How Zack Snyder decides which scenes to shoot in slow motion. Another example of access, right? Last night's Collider screening, Leave the World Behind, was incredible. Netflix pulled out all the stops and took over a parking garage. Okay. What Netflix has built for our Leave the World Behind drive-in screening tonight. That's that pretty racist movie, isn't it? On Netflix, as far as I was aware. I love Leave the World Behind. Strongly recommend watching on Netflix. And then what? Netflix are helping you do a screening. Well, I mean, that's a vested interest right there, isn't it? So bizarre. Like, anyway, that initial tweet of him saying no movie's bad. Don't make bad movie lists. That's why I was like, yeah, okay. You are absolutely shilling. So it just took me on a little bit of a journey through his Twitter. I mean, again, he's only got 4 negative TV reviews. Only 4 negative TV reviews. And the rest of it, anything you see on his personal Twitter is all positive. I don't think he said one negative thing about any movie. Like, genuinely. I haven't had time to play a video game in a long time, but credit to Rockstar for cutting an awesome first trailer. It's like, you don't even play video games. Are they paying you to do this as well? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I mean, this Monarch Legacy of Monsters is not excellent, unfortunately. That is sad. Godzilla -1 is. There's just no objectivity with someone like this. None at all. He is an absolute shill. So I just thought this was comical. I mean, I could keep scrolling. I'll keep scrolling for a little bit. It's just... You know, you lose all credibility, and this is why people come to us on YouTube. Because, you know, when something's shit, we'll just say it is shit. You know? That's why people keep coming back. Whereas websites like Collider just out themselves as shills. Oh, please don't do bad movie lists. Oh, please. No. Why would we not? Of course you want to do negative lists for movies. You want to, you know, it's not celebrating. It's just a, hey, these are the garbage ones. Do better. Nothing wrong with that at all. God, man alive, he tweets so much. This guy's terminally online. Ugh. Anyway, I just thought this was interesting. I can't find... And actually, if I go to Perry Nemiroff, right? Perry Nemiroff is the same. So, Perry Nemiroff is Collider. So, here you go. Perry Nemiroff. Huh. Ha. 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 I've got to go all the way to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania to find a bad review. And then Halloween Ends. Are you... Really? I mean... You'd think it would be a bit... I mean, the amount of garbage movies that have come out, you'd think it would be a little bit more... I mean, they're just... How many... What? Honestly, it's insane. Collider just out themselves as complete shills. Look, scroll all the way up to this. Adam Project, Batman. And I'm not saying everyone has to be negative, but Christ, you can't like everything, surely. I quite enjoyed Nightmare Alley as well. Eternals, Ghostbusters. You didn't like Ghostbusters Afterlife? That was fun. Again, I'm just gonna let the sea of red speak for itself. It's crazy. Anyway, I thought this was interesting. Collider, absolutely shilling. 100% they're shilling.